we must we do? Okay, read Hadith al-Akhir. Bismillah. So, okay, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Before we remember, we're still discussing. I don't know why this comes every time. Actually, I do, but they say they can't hear it, only we hear. Okay, read Bismillah. We were discussing this hadith here. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. I authorized this verse where Allah Ta'ala took the covenant. Remember, Allah Ta'ala created us with a purpose, and that is to worship Allah Ta'ala alone and to earn our akhirat, right? And to earn our akhirat. And Allah Ta'ala sent us many reminders, covenants, pacts, Anbiya alayhimu salatu wa taslim to remind us, etc. So from amongst that, one is a covenant we took in Alam al-Last in the here that is in the Alam Arwah. So we were discussing that in detail, that that covenant we took, that we will work for the Akhirat, etc. We will not make the dunya our primary focus. We will worship Allah Ta'ala alone. And then the Tafseer ibn Katheer shared a few hadith that conforms and corroborates this. Read the next hadith, inshallah. Bismillah. Right. So remember, I told you that the core of the verse was Allah Ta'ala took out all the progeny that would come from Adam alayhi salam's back. Remember, that's our belief. We don't believe we evolved from an ape or anything like that. We believe we came from Adam alayhi salam. And also we believe Adam alayhi salam. Right. So several ahadith have been discussed to corroborate this, that that Allah Ta'ala removed. Uh, remember, the hadith explains the verses of the Quran. Like how you got your Hidayah Sharif there, ne? You got on top there, you got the Ibarat of Quduri Sharif, you got the Ibarat of Jami Saghir. Hidayah brings that in underneath that his own explanation, Allah Marghina, his own explanation. So same thing here, we say that the Quran is like the matan, and Nabi Sallallahu explained it in various hadith. So same thing here, that this has been explained, this hadith explaining. So قال الإمام أحمد عن ابن عباس, that Imam Ahmad narrates from Ibn Abbas عن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم, from Nabi Sallallahu إن الله أخذ الميثاق, Allah Ta'ala took a covenant من ظهر آدم عليه السلام, from the back of عليه السلام, بنعماء يوم عرفة, right? بنعماء, Na'ma is a place in Arafah also, right? In this place here, so it means that on this, when Adam alayhi salam was sent to the dunya, so he already came down from Jannat and he was in the dunya. Bina'mana, and on the plains of Arafah, Allah Ta'ala took out this. فَأَخْرَجَ مِنْ صُلْبِهِ كُلَّ ذُرِّيَّةٍ ذَرَعَهَا. He removed from his back every progeny. ذَرَعَهَا, that Allah Ta'ala will create it. فَنَثَرَهَا بَيْنَ يَدَيْهِ. Then Allah Ta'ala spread it in front of him, right? Right? ثُمَّ كَلَّمَهُمْ قُبُلًا. And Allah spoke to them directly, right? Carry on. Right. So he said, Alastu bi rabbikum. So Allah Ta'ala said to all the creation, Alastu bi rabbikum. Am I not your Rabb? Qalu bala. They said, definitely. Shahidna, we witness, right? And taqulu, this is the lies mahzuf, that we will not say, Yawm al-Qiyamah, on the day of Qiyamah, Inna kunna an hadha ghafilin, that we were unaware of this, right? Aw taqulu, right, to the end of the ayah, right? So the next thing is that, and أو تقولوا يوم بلاش أن تقولوا يوم إنا كنا أو تقولوا إنا ما أشرك آباؤنا من قبل وكنا ذرية من بعدهم. Or we will say, no, The only reason we made shirk is because our parents used to commit shirk. أو تقولوا إنما أشرك آباؤنا من قبل وكنا ذرية من بعدهم, right? Carry on. So then أفتهلكنا بما فعل المبطلون. That verse now, carry on. What is it? That verse is they say, Ya Allah Ta'ala, will you destroy us because of what the wrongdoers done from amongst us? Right? This is the question that it will be posed to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Carry on. Right. So two things you won't say on Qiyamah Day. One is that we didn't know about this. We didn't know that we took a promise to you, Allah Ta'ala. And we didn't know that we have to worship Allah Ta'ala alone. And the second thing is that we took a promise. You won't say on that day that, Ya Allah, our forefathers committed shirk. That is why we also committed shirk, right? So, and then the last part we said it was our forefathers who associated partners with us, right? It was our forefathers that associated partners with us, and we are the progeny, right? Then will you destroy us because of what they done, right? أن أبي مسؤول عن جرير قال مات ابن الضحاك, right? ابن مزاحم ابن ستة أيام فقال يا جابر إذا أنت وضعت ابني في لحده فأبرز وجهه وحل عنه عقده وحل فإن ابني مجلس ومسؤول ففعلت به الذي أمر فلما فرغت قلت يرحمك الله عما يسأل ما يسأله إياه قال يسأله عن الميثاق الذي أقر به في صلب آدم فقلت يا أبا القاسم وما هذا الميثاق الذي أقر به في صلب آدم. So here is another story of a Sahabi which affirms about this question. He says that it's narrated Abi Mas'ud, and he narrates from Jarir. He said, when a son of the Haq ibn Muzahim passed away, right? Ibn Sittati Ayyam. He was only 6 days old, and he passed away. Then فقال يا جابر, he said, oh Jabir, إذا أنت وضعت ابني في لحده, when you place my child in the grave, right? فأبرز وجهه, then open his face, وحل عنه عقده, and open the knot of the coffin, whatever. فإن ابني مجلس ومسؤول, he will be made to sit in his grave, and مسؤول, and he will be questioned. So that is the relevance. He's affirming that what has been said earlier in the Quran. He will be questioned. What will he be questioned? فَفَعَلْتُ بِهِ الَّذِي أَمَرَ, I done that which he requested me to do. فَلَمَّا فَرَغْتُ, when I finished, right, قُلْتُ يَرْحَمُكَ اللَّهُ عَمَّا يَسْأَلُ, that may Allah Ta'ala have mercy for you with regards to what are you asking, right? يرحمك عَمَّا يَسْأَلُ, what will he be questioned? عَمَّا يُسْأَلُ, what will you saying that I must put him in his grave and I must open his face, etc. He's going to be questioned. You tell me, what is he going to be questioned about? عَمَّا يُسْأَلُ فَمَا يَسْأَلُهُ إِيَّاهُ, who's going to question him? Who's going to ask him? Carry on. They say, right? Yeah. He says, يُسْأَلُ عَنِ الْمِيثَاقِ الَّذِي أَقَرَّ بِهِ فِي صُلْبِ آدَمِ. He will be asked about the covenant, the one أَقَرَّ بِهِ, that he took with it fi sulbi Adam, in the back of Adam alayhi salam. That means when you are put in your grave, you will be asked, look here, you took a promise that you're only going to worship Allah Ta'ala. You're going to not worship idols. You're going to worship the desires. Did you fulfill that promise? There is it, right? So, you've been asked, right? Alladhi aqarra bihi, the one that he confessed with it, fi sulbi Adam, in the back of Adam alayhi salam. Carry on. Right, so I asked, Ma hadha al-misaq, right? Yes, Abul Qasim, وما هذا الميثاق الذي أقر به في صلبي. What is this? You saying that you're going to be asked about, like, if I took a promise from you to do, I said, I made you make a promise, you're going to do this, that, and the other. So after I ask you now, you gave me a promise, now did you fulfill that promise? You gave me an amanat. I gave you some work to do, that you must give this to this person, or you must say this to this person. Did you fulfill that amanat? Did you discharge that promise? Same thing. We took a qasam to Allah Ta'ala. Are we going to fulfill that promise? Are we going to? Did you fulfill that promise you took it, right? So, وَمَا هَذَا الْمِيثَاقَ الَّذِي أَقَرَّ بِهِ فِي صُلْبِ آدَمَ. What is the promise, the one that he conceded, the one he confessed with while he was in the back of Adam alayhi salam? So he says, now he's narrating, what is that promise? Carry on. Right. حدثني ابن Abbas. He said, look here, Ibn Abbas told me, أن الله مسح صلب Adam. That Allah Ta'ala passed his hand on the back of Adam alayhi salam. فاستخرج منه كل نسمة هو خلقها. He removed from it every creation that he will create إلى يوم القيامة, till the day of Qiyamah, right? Yes. So فأخذ منهم Allah Ta'ala took from this creation a promise, mithaq, strong promise, أن يعبدوه, that you will worship him, ولا يشركوا به شيئا, and he will not ascribe to him any partners, right? وتكفل لهم بالأرزاق, and Allah Ta'ala said, I will take responsibility of your rizq. The verse in the Quran, وَمَا مِن دَابَّةٍ فِي الْأَرْضِ إِلَّا عَلَى اللَّهِ رِزْقُهَا. There's no creation on this earth except that Allah Ta'ala's rizq is upon him. So Allah Ta'ala is taking, he said, look here, you don't worry about your rizq. Whatever is meant for you will come to you. All I want from you is what? That you do not ascribe partners to Allah Ta'ala. You do not worship besides Allah Ta'ala, right? Right. ثم أعادهم, then Allah Ta'ala returned them all back into the back of Adam alayhi salam. So if we say certainly, I say all came out of the back of Adam alayhi salam. Certainly, I say no, the children of Adam came from his back and their children. So whichever it was, if all went back into the back of Adam's one time, or each one went into his father and his father, his father, and like that into Adam, whichever, doesn't matter. It comes to one and the same thing, right? So ثم أعادهم في صلبه, then he returned them into the back, right? Subhanallah. فلن تقوم الساعة حتى يولد من أعطى الميثاق يومئذ. So yeah, this Hazrat Abbas is saying this, Hazrat Abbas is saying, look here, Qiyamah will not come until every single person came there out. Everybody that was in the back of Adam Salam, until they did not come to this dunya, Qiyamah will not come. That means they've been created, they've been given the promise, so they have to fulfill the promise in the dunya, right? Right. فمن أدرك منهم الميثاق الآخر فوفى به نفعه الميثاق الأول. So that person who has got from amongst them the last covenant and he fulfilled it, right? نفعه الميثاق الأول. The first covenant will benefit him. Okay, let's stop there. This time is up now. We'll continue with this part tomorrow, inshallah. So Monday, there will be classes, inshallah, from Monday to Friday. We'll break on Friday, inshallah. There'll be normal classes. Subhanallah.